this is Chad, Tackle Express, tackleexpress.com. We got some new products in. I just wanted to show you what they were. Starting off is our new Tackle Express jacket. It says Tackle Express on it. It's camo. It's water resistant. Comes with the hood. But the cool thing, the thing I really liked about it, is it comes with this big pocket. It's giant. You can put all sorts of stuff in here. I just went surf fishing yesterday. Put all my stuff in here. I didn't have to carry a bag or a fanny pack or anything like that. It's not waterproof, but it rained pretty good yesterday and I stayed pretty dry. It maybe started to soak through a little bit later on in the day, but for a nice water resistant jacket, I think you really like it. So to start off, I have the Owner Ned rig called the Blockhead. It's a jig head from Owner. It's got a green pumpkin head on it and a very nice sharp hook. Has a nice keeper on it. New from Owner. It comes in 3 sizes, which I really like. This is a pretty interesting Japanese style bait. It's from Decoy. It's called the Vibrating Jig Head Nail Bomb, and it's just like some of the other ones on the market, but has a super thin wire hook, super finessey, and extremely sharp. It allows you to fish on a jig head with a weedless presentation, but to do it in a way that's a little bit more finessey than some of the other ones on the market that have thicker hooks. The thinner the hook, the easier the hook penetrates the fish's mouth and the more hookups you'll have. The 90-degree bend on the jig head allows the worm to pull up as you work the bait through gravel and rock and sand and stuff like that. It'll cause friction, and that 90-degree bend will pull the worm up a little bit, giving it more action. So that's the Nail Bomb from Decoy. Very, very sharp hooks from Decoy. This is the Decoy nail sinker. It's a lead nail sinker. There's nothing, it's not like tungsten or anything crazy like that, and it's not expensive. But the design of this, it's almost like pyramids stacked on each other. It stays in the worm really, really well. And it's a very compact size for its weight, which I also like. So you don't have to stick it, especially if it's a thin worm, you can put it in there and it's very nice. It stays in there really well. This is something I'm really excited about. It's a Nikko hook with a very unique bend, very unique design to it. It allows you to fish Nikko weedless, and the hook has a little clear keeper on it. It's hard to see in the package, as you can see when you pull it out of the package, but it's very, very finessey, very sharp hook, and it allows you to fish that, like I said, weedless. But it also comes with a couple swivels in here. The swivels have it open on one side and closed on the other, but it's open enough just to where it clips on to the hook. So you'll put it onto your worm, then you clip this swivel on there, and then you tie to the swivel. The swivel's really small, and it allows for 2 things. As you work that worm up and down, as you know, Nikko rigging can spin the worm and twist your line. But it also, when you hook up, that fish has a very difficult time in throwing the hook. It just spins on the swivel. So very neat hook, very excited about it. I rigged it up here on a 6-inch fat RoboWorm Oxblood Light Red Flake. Put the nail weight in the end there, rigged it up, and I'll show you that in more detail here. And then I also have the swivel clipped onto there as well. So I'm very excited. I'm going to try that tomorrow at Castaic Lake. If it works, I'll put it in the video and I'll show you how I did. And then I showed you that. And then I have the Finesse slider weights from Phoenix. Mojo used to make these. They went out of business. Phoenix picked it up. Very finessey way to do Carolina fishing, and comes with these pegs, the rubber pegs, and that keeps your weight from moving back and forth. It has a tool in there. You actually peg the rubber weight in between your line and the weight, so it doesn't damage the line. It's very easy to use and very popular. These are new to us as the Phoenix. This is the Tim Klinger spinner bait. Very compact design, nice weedless head to it, strong but thin wire, a ball bearing swivel on the willow blade, on the upper blade, and this one has a willow Colorado, but we have different combinations of each, and some nice designs to them. So don't have a lot of lift to the blades like some of the other spinner baits do, so it'll stay in the zone when you need it to, and just a nice solid spinner bait from Phoenix. And then we have their Vibrating Jig. What I liked about it is they have some unique colors, but the white one has a shattered glass finish to the blade, which I thought was pretty neat. I'm going to probably fish these tomorrow as well. And then I also have the Bait Sanity swim bait. This has been very popular. They're very hard to get. They bring them in from overseas, so they're inexpensive. They're $69. But if you want to fish a glide bait, this is the one to fish on a budget, and it fishes really well. I've caught fish on it. It's $69, and I know that sounds expensive, but if you look at other glide baits on the market that are of this size, this is I think a 9-inch bait. You know, you're looking at $150, $200, $250 and up. I have some Roman-made mothers and stuff in here that are $400 and up. I know it's crazy, but we do. But this is a very good bait for the money. It has a nice soft tail, which adds into the action. Hooks are okay, they're not bad. If you're fishing for stripers or muskie or something like that, you definitely want to switch those, as well as the split rings out. And it comes with the split ring on the front as well. But it's just a nice solid swim bait from Bait Sanity. And this one's called the Explorer Trout. And then last but not least, we have the Seaguar Gold Label. This is a new line from Seaguar, and it's very thin, very strong. If the 15-pound is the size of 12, 20 is the size of 15, and so on, it actually drops you down almost one whole size in the line weights. The problem with this is it only goes 15-pound, 20, 25, 30, and 40-pound. So it doesn't go super light or super heavy. But if you need some a little bit heavier leader line, they come in 25-yard spools. This is extremely strong, extremely thin, and very invisible line from Seaguar. So that's the products I wanted to show you today. Please stop by and check us out at tackleexpress.com, or come to our retail store here in California and check us out. Thanks for shopping. Morning, gentlemen.